Welcome back to Starfield. Let's do a little more search for the lore. And I guess we'll figure out what's going on in this massive city. Is there anything to it, or is it all just fluff? I'd be willing to bet. Hello and welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city in the human race has ever conceived and constructed. New Atlantis was founded in the year 2156, the same year we first arrive in the Alpha Centauri's star system. If you're a resident, then you're already familiar with your fantastic home. And if you're a visitor, you are an honored guest of the United Colonies and shall be treated as such. Our courteous and professional securities personnel can be found all over the city, and it's their job to ensure your time in New Atlantis is joyful, lawful, and productive. So, as you stroll the streets, or take the Nat train to the city's different districts, know that you are in the embrace of the United Colonies, and couldn't be in better hands. Right. That's ominous. We are the children of Earth. The United Colonies as an entity was first established. I can't even say stuff. Established in the year 2159 on the planet Earth as a means of unifying the human race as we spread amongst the stars. Our goal was the peaceful exploration and colonization of space, working in harmony with anyone who wishes to sail forth across the blackest sea to new horizons. In 2161, we issued the Centaurus Proclamation, which formalized the colonization of different worlds for anyone who wished to do so. Unfortunately, not everyone shared our dream. When wars erupted across the settled system, the United Colonies stood steadfast, protecting humans and their right to fairly colonize. And then, when our beloved homeworld was rendered uninhabitable in the year 2203, holy crap, that's just like 100 years from now, the United Colonies knew it had a sacred responsibility. We were to be the keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, its cultures, its very people. You know, the use of periods and commas in this entire game so far have been horrendous. At any rate, so while you stand now on the planet Jemison, in the city of New Atlantis, in the Alpha Centauri system. See, look, that right there is, those are semicolons, or they should be, not commas. And in the previous Keepers of Earth, its artifacts, its ideals, again, if you're going to do the same thing, like commas or periods or semicolons, pick something, just make it anyway. Know that for all intents and purposes, you are still very much on Earth. And Earth takes care of its own. Or do they? Obviously, it doesn't take care of the people that disagree. Here in New Atlantis, a citizen or visitor can find just about any service that they may need. From freshly brewed coffee to complete body reconstruction, we have it all. Okay, I'm going to make myself a raptor. That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a velociraptor. I'm going to run around. And anyway, the following is a list of corporations with guns on my arms. A velociraptor with guns. Yeah, that's got to be it. corporations and businesses that have found a home in New Atlantis. District location is indicated in parentheses. Okay. Terra Brew Coffee. Spaceport, commercial. So is that like where it is? Like one at the spaceport and one in the commercial area? Jemison Mercantile, also in the spaceport. The Viewport Tavern, spaceport. Centauri Arsenal. So in the residential district, they have all the guns. Reliant Medical. What's that dash? There's no dash in any of the other ones. Enhance! Exclamation point. Is that a trademark? Commercial? Chunks. We know what those are. We get Chunks apples back in the ship. And CJ's. I got a good buddy named CJ. EIT Clothier. Residential. Hey, is that a little tiny TM beside the R, or is that just the background? I don't know. Hard to tell. Outland Commercial. And Jake's The Well. Probably a bar. And Apex Electronics. Okay? The Best Buy of the future. Also, here in New Atlantis, you'll find a wide variety of buildings that provide various functions and services. They include Gal Bank Commercial, SSNN Commercial, the Trade Authority, I guess that's at the well, Sanctum Universum Church, in case you want to join the heretics, House of Enlightenment, more heretics, but drunken heretics. Freestar Collective Embassy, House Verum Embassy, Infinity Ltd Corporate Headquarters, Medbay, and UC Surplus. Okay, well, there's a directory. These things are all over the place too. Like, here's another one. Like, how many directories do we need to have? It's like, they're like power outlets, one every 13 feet. I'm in. Let's do it. Show me another one. What are these? Odd little nubbies. Giant bolts. Okay. Is there day and night here? I just noticed it got dark. Is that just between here and there? Yeah, wow. That's interesting. The lighting effects.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barry has told me.
Oh no.
New Atlantis
I'm
relies
gonna die.
on advanced hydro. Most of its power.
Why am I gonna die? I guess I can't run. Am I encumbered right now? Gonna have to figure that system out. Thought I sold everything out of my inventory. I mean, everybody else is wearing normal clothes. Why can't I? Drop, sort, inspect, compare, equipped. Hide space, move. Oh, maybe I can take it off. There we go. I mean, I'm wearing my boss outfit. I should be able to carry more stuff. What's going on? Can I eat this? Oh yeah, that's what I can. Get some cheddar snacks. Chunk apple. I'm not dropping these, am I? I mean, I assume I'm eating them. guys are going to a meeting. They're probably rich. Interesting. We're just looking. I just want to see what you're carrying. What do you got in your pockets? Hey, they're wearing the same shirts. Are they buddies? Are they friends? Is it just a popular shirt here? Oh, another one. Is that also the same shirt? No, different shirt. Same style. What do we got here? Died for freedom, honor, and order, in memory of the brave service members of the United Colonies who gave their lives in the Colony War. These 30 represent the more than 30,000 who fought and died. Interesting.
This space is a memorial to those
security
lost
robot.
during
I
the
wonder.
Colony War.
Oh no, I'm detected.
Your consideration is requested.
Okay, let's see. Looks like the map wants me to go this way. And it's definitely a pretty city. Anybody ever seen Blade Runner? I feel like that might actually be the chick from Blade Runner. So when you run, your oxygen goes down. If you just jog, you're okay. Kind of appreciate the analog control for this. You are loud, dude. I mean, I get it. But man, making all that noise. Yeah, I tell you what. How much stuff you carrying? Come here.
Captain, Constellation will be waiting for you, and I will keep your items safe, Captain.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. Is this his inventory or mine? Let's see. Not really using this yet. Or this. There, that one's 7.7. Okay. Let's do that. And go ahead and put this back. We're going to be keeping that for sure, but I'll put it in there. Hazmat suit's got to come in useful somewhere. Probably shouldn't be carrying mines around. And this is where we can drop some weight for sure. My walking refrigerator buddy. Okay. What else? Yeah, carry all my books and logs and notes and stuff. And yeah, resources. Oh, and he's... Oh, I need to keep these on me? Okay. Maybe he's full. Can't carry anything else. Alright. Got rid of some stuff. Vasco can't carry anymore. Alright, yeah. I see the message, Vasco. God. Need to increase your storage space. Alright. That away. Is there a shortcut.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Wonderful. Thanks for letting me know. How about you? Oh man, he can make those jumps. I'm impressed.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain Joe, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
All right.
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make myself at home right now. Requires a key. Well, I can't pick these? Oh.
Going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question. I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
How many times has this happened? Who else had
We
these
think
visions?
it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Katri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Do I have to?
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. Fair enough, but you need a place to stay in the city, right? Why don't you settle in here? We owe you that much. Come find me when you're ready. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
All right.
I've occasionally had...
See this backpack. What if there's a way to pull that legendary? We've got a basic boost pack on the one that I already have, so this new one is pretty much just money to me. See what skill points. Shall I continue on the social tree? Commerce. %5, wow. You gotta pick 5 pockets too. Well, I know that social and persuasion is probably going to be a big deal, so let's go this way.
My doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
What can I help you with?
Nothing for the moment. I'm going to walk around and look at stuff.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it? Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
No, I don't need anything. Just checking in, seeing how you're doing.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Sounds like they're inviting everybody to join.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it? I'm certainly not going to rule it out just yet. That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. Second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? Take care of yourself.
Stolen any sacred relics recently?
Ha ha. I don't have much time for that kind of thing anymore. So much to do around here, you know?
I know you. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Yes, you're right. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Love this guy. He's so capitalist.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
So everybody lives in the lodge, huh?
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
I wonder if the artifact chick knows anything interesting.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that
You
I
can
think about
say
it.
that.
I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
You love it and you know it.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
You've got
Sebastian
something for
Banks,
me?
Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but
I am
most
at
people
your
in the city have
service,
forgotten we're
Captain.
here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Maybe this is where I can stash stuff. Question is it usable? Where's my robot at? Come here, robot. I guess he waits at the front door. There he is.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Dang, I guess I have to get him on my crew to be able to get
Captain
my stuff
Joe,
back from him.
I will proceed to my assigned post. My return to the lodge triggered a full system update. I am now fully prepared to assist you. Do you require assistance with your items?
Yes. I need my stuff.
I will go wherever I am needed.
Base building. Sounds neat. What's in here? Ooh. Secret room. Oh, this is all the science facility stuff. Very nice. Be making use of that. Cooking station. Industrial workbench. Stealable tools, I assume. Nice. Gun rack. Free stuff. More gun rack. Definitely want to put that on my list. Come back. What's this? Missions. Alright. Oh. Now, I heard from a little bird. Wow. That's silly. So I guess I have that spacesuit now. The well. Let's check it out. Mark 1 spacesuit. 35,000. Yeah, seems good. Mark 1 helmet. Certainly better than my legendary stuff. No sense in advertising my theft. Whose room do we have here? It's like a little kid's room. Alright, we'll be back. So let's look at this mission board. Big payouts. Alright, good to know. They'll never know I was here. All these are the rooms up here. What have we here? Okay. Another door to the same room. French pharmaceutical lab. Oh, what? Man, I get tired quick. Man, see a value of every single thing. Hammer, 35 bucks. 35 creds. Oh. Alright. Is this the guy that bought that old Earth baseball that I sold? That's funny. Storage closet? Going into the workout room? Be opened. Interesting. There's the bar. I guess this was the room I was assigned. Let's transfer stuff. So will be keeping that now. Keep that one. That. Modified Grendel. $52. Can I do the compare thing? Where's that at? Alright, no mods on either one. Both same value. Range of 20. Accuracy 38. Fire rate 47. Well, I don't quite know. I suppose I can probably plus 30% damage while in space, minus 15% damage while on a planet. Yeah, we'll just posit that one, I think. Keep the Maelstrom. Rid of the Equinox. Keep Eon. Keep the Coachman. Keep the spacesuits. And I guess we're dropping the deep mining one. Now, here's the question. Airborne 20. Radiation resistance. I mean, I know this one is a higher level. Just overall better. Dump this for now. We definitely want to get rid of both of these. Alright. Extractor jumpsuit. Oh. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one. Keep that one. I must keep my lore. Alright. Ammo. Takes no mass, so I guess keep all the ammo. Actually, I think I need to keep some medkits. I'll go down here. I didn't mean to take all of them. Let's keep, I don't know, Really? Just leave it there for now. I want to see what this city looks like. Anything interesting going on out there? No robot is not following me now. So here's the real question. If I run a bunch, do I get a run skill up? Armed guards everywhere.
Out in front of mast, staring at trees. Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Hello there, dear friend. Your poise, your stature, your confidence. You strike me as a fellow collector. Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life without them? Ah, the usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power. I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector, like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all the settled systems. I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellow old Earth enthusiasts here in New Atlantis. And that is why I continue to stay.
As you can see, traffic is good. The sales keep climbing.
And there are 2 locations in New Atlantis?
Yes, and the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
Impressive.
Times change, but one thing's constant. People need coffee.
I need to report back, but this is very encouraging. Every time I've come here, there's a line for coffee.
My guy, there's no line for coffee.
Enjoy Terra Brew.
You can tell they put a lot of care into their franchises.
These guys on drugs or something? There's no coffee here. Or no line, rather. Or no people. There's 0 people.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Easy for you to say, top of the class.
Infinity is huge. Like staggeringly huge. They need people like you. Even with your grades.
Yeah, I'm sure a junior assistant is vital.
It's your foot in the door. Show initiative, positive attitude, and the sky's the limit.
I could see how you made head cheerleader.
Go Timberwolves!
Oh my god. They only hire
Welcome to
company
Infinity.
British in this
If you
place.
need something, see the receptionist. You looking for a job too? Infinity is always hiring. Always.
Always hiring, always. Hey there, you got a job for me?
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
Well, what good are you? Interesting. Probably start shooting at me if I go to the restricted areas. What if this is going to turn into one of those,
Wow.
what's that
You
sniper
look
game where you
completely
gotta
different.
It's me.
get in there and take out your target?
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry. Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary registered technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running. Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you? I did. No, I do. I take it all very seriously. Sorry, you just took me a little off guard. To tell you the truth, I made a bit of a slip-up. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things, you know, like payment information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses. Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again. Because I sense a kind of aura around you, an air of nobility. Also, it all just spilled out. I couldn't hold it in anymore. It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate.
Side quest. Alright.
Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff, remember?
Oh, I'm gonna read everything on it. Are you kidding me?
Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Why would I change my look? Alright, so we dropped it at the coffee spot. Just left it laying on the ground or something? Maybe this guy found it.
Can I help you with something, my friend?
Nah.
Thanks for choosing Terror Brew. What can I get you? Hi there. Welcome to Terror Brew. How can I help you? Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terror Brew offers is my favorite. Certainly. Please take your time.
I don't know about you guys, but I drink coffee brand coffee. Best coffee there is. You're welcome, Jeremy.
You can tell they put a lot of care into their franchises.
Excuse me. I'm meeting with a client.
Alright, let's figure out this mission thing. Oh, and I have a skill point. I imagine you can spend an enormous amount of time just running around this city. Where else did he say he could have lost it? Whetstone. Haven't been there yet.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care. Oh, well, certainly.
Yeah, they get a Grendel in every single shop, right? N67 smart gun. Ugh.
Back to it then.
Buy and sell stuff. Got it.
I've met so many interesting people from working at the distribution center. Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a privilege to be able to work for the UC government, a true force of good. Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about developing situations throughout the settled systems. Yep, there's never a boring day at the distribution center. Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia. As weird as that may sound. I guess I never wanted to have a typical job. Lucky for me, working at the distribution center is anything but typical. Oh, that's not really my area. I don't have clearance for that just yet. Well, someday, maybe. You'll want to talk to Miss Sang about that. Take care of yourself.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something. I used to be an actuary. Now look at me. Everything good? We're here to help.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us. So, Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
So I can't use the ATM, but I can steal from it. Okay.
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? What? Oh, you. You really look like you know how to use that thing. I have an eye for talent, and I have a feeling about you. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us. So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge. Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders. If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big. Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen. If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
Interesting. So, guy comes into the bank, walks off the street, talks for like 2 sentences to a random person, and now he's hiring you as a hitman slash debt collector, bounty hunter.
Well, I mean, yes, we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
How deep does this story go?
Well, you may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their GalBank agreements. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but, you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Interesting. You gonna give me the same spiel?
Always, with GalBank, your money is always safe. If there is any way I can assist you, I'd be happy to.
My nose. Trick of the light. Who's this?
I need to find a store with good watercolors. I like the way they bleed on the canvas. Hey? Yeah, good talk. Yeah, find a GalBank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually. Trying to get a job at GalBank. It's the big building with the word GalBank on it. I'm sorry you feel that way. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun. Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing. Why? It's so much more fun to be lonely and miserable, but fine. I like to paint, I like to crochet, pretty much hate everything else. You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus. But I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing. Yeah. Find a GalBank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually. See ya.
Alright, named people can be interacted with, and citizens or tellers or people who don't have a name can't. Welcome to Video Game Canon.
Is hiring the best and brightest of today for future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Okay.
Are you working toward that next technological?
All right.
Technology Corporation in the settled systems. Are you working toward
Hi. Hey, it's you again. Bobby. Bobby Katz? Jeez. I heard old people lose their memories. These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen. We're just exploring New Atlantis. We have a new apartment. This place is amazing. Anyway, it was nice to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
They were gonna give our son to a different... Can't believe the UC just wrote us off like that.
He's quite something, our Bobby, isn't he?
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day.
Welcome to Feeling Realty. I'm Zora, and I'm here to help with whatever you may need. What brings you in today? Looking to settle down, or move up in the world, or just window shopping? That's fine. It happens all the time. I never mind an opportunity to chat with someone new. I'm here if you have any more questions, or if you'd like to look at properties. Okay, let me just pull up your data. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not a United Colony citizen. I'm afraid property ownership here in New Atlantis isn't available to you. If you take the exciting step of becoming a citizen, we'll be here for you.
Really?
Oh, don't I wish. Between UC regulations and demand here in the city, I haven't had a chance to branch out yet. But you best believe I'm keeping an eye on the situation and actively lobbying for a little more leeway. Stop by anytime.
Okay. Become a citizen. Got it. This guy was trying to do that.
You seeing it, all I want to do is give the United Colonies my money. Why do they need to make that so challenging?
Star Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical: cooperation between the United Colonies and the Free Star Collective for the first time in decades. A pledge between the powers for a more harmonious future. Thank you for listening.
So this is the research area? Full of armed guards?
Keep it civil, or we will.
Okay. Mean. You gotta keep those historical archives totally secure. What exactly is this? Something. Something behind the glass.
If you told someone 20 years ago the UC would lose a war to the Free Star Collective, they'd probably suggest you get your head examined. I've lived here all my life. It can be hard to tell, but the UC's changed a lot since the war. Never would have seen something like this place 20 years ago. The UC and the Free Star Collective traded a lot of lives for not a lot of gain. But I guess that's war, isn't it?
I guess so, ma'am. Quite a large hustle and bustle. Was that chick just checking me out? Hey, what's going on?
Can't talk right now, sorry.
Yeah, don't look at me like that then.
Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Okay. The big city folk. Everybody wants to live here. Nobody can leave. just like that, I'm back at the lodge. Okay. Starting to learn the map a little bit. When does my jog skill go up?
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed. This city is massive. All these interesting things going on. And this looks like a sheer cliff. Uh-oh. Huh. Looks like some kind of outpost off in the distance there. Wonder if I'm stuck.
Please let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you. I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does. Some act like they have it all figured out, and I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter.
Well, I'm comfortable as long as it's got some really good stats on it. Don't really care what it looks like.
Let's find you something that you love.
Alright, persuasion chance, 5%. Oh, that's pretty nice. Definitely a fan of the persuasion chance. How much do you want for this? Oh, here's the compare. Interesting. Airborne. I think I need a better description of some of these stats. But I might need the persuasion, so buy that one.
What would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like, and the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grav drive tech. Your patronage is appreciated.
Might need some persuasion outfits to convince this guy to pay the money he owes.
One of those Titan cruisers soon. I'm excited.
Let's see, was this one of the spots I needed to look at? Ryujin. Whetstone and the Valberg building. This ain't it. All right. Have to remember this one. Come back later. Pick that lock. Open 49 hours.
Started on another planet.
I remember seeing this on the list.
Thanks for stopping by. What brings you in? Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast. I do my best to keep up. Nice and steady, just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the essentials. If things keep going this way, I'm going to start opening franchises all over the settled systems. Yeah, sure thing. Take a look.
All right. Food. We call it aid. Oh wow, he's got medical stuff as well. There's the med packs. Soba. Man, making me hungry. They sell coffee here too. I think Terra Brew might have something to say about that. Oh man. Alright. Interesting.
Be seeing you.
I guess we'll see if you got anything else.
CJ's is always open, no matter what. You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled systems. First time I came here as a kid, I knew I was gonna come back and make my mark on this city. Nowhere I'd rather be. And now that I've got this place up and running, it's all coming together. Have a good one.
So far, there's a lot of not much going on without following the particular storyline. But it's been interesting to find side quests hidden among some of the vendors. I'm just a little surprised that these random people might offer me work from just walking in off the street. I mean, that's not realistic. But it's interesting. I mean, I'm not complaining. I feel like I've been in this area already. What was this up here? Golly, she's like a zombie. Athena Tower, huh? Is this the one? The one I applied for the job at? No, that's right, Agent.
Aquilus delivered what was by all accounts a passionate and moving sermon on greed and responsibility. Do I have to be subjected to universal propaganda? But this view may be in the minority, as the message of the Universals continues to spread far and wide.
The message of the Universals. I'm guessing this is a gun shop. Very nice. I mean, we'll go look. But of course.
There's nothing that ensures personal safety and security the way a firearm can.
Two-way,
Welcome to
baby.
Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. Well, that's not a simple question, is it? It all depends on who's asking. I have my own personal favorites, but I wouldn't presume to know yours. Tell me, were you to find yourself in the unfortunate position of needing to use a weapon, what suits you best? Something up close and personal? Rapid fire? Is precision a consideration? Ah, yes. Well, if efficiency is a priority, then you really can't go wrong with Allied armaments. They've been supplying the UC for years, and for good reason. Is that a surprise? These are potentially matters of life and death we're talking about here. Please, take a look.
.27 caliber. I mean, is that like a 22?
I'm sure you already know there's no one-size-fits-all solution for personal firearms. You know, just by walking through that door, you've shown you make good decisions. I like that about you. You're here because you need something you can connect with, something you could count on. Am I right?
It's a better looking Fallout. Fallout 4.
Shayla, be 40 now.
You gotta let her go. We got the other children. Grandkids, too.
But Sheila had such fire in her. She could have been anything.
I miss her, too, but after the accident, it's a mercy she went the way she did.
Even an extra day or two with her, that would have been the blessing.
Uh-oh. The guy with the briefcase is stuck. Not good, man. They know you were eavesdropping. They know I was eavesdropping. Alright. What's this? Like a choice? Alright.
So, what's the point?
Of what?
This? Is it some sort of art? A Zen garden? What?
It's a communal art installation. It's supposed to look nice.
I guess. But I'm just saying, you could have a whole batball field or some food stands. Something useful.
It's always something with you.
They made all these beautiful things. There must be some point to it. Maybe. Maybe it points the other way. Chunks. That's where all the food comes from. Look at these apparel things everywhere. That's one of the reused graphics.
So after an hour of whining, they're finally out here.
They're just sitting on the grass. They should be playing.
You want to go another 3 rounds with them?
There's slides, like right there.
That movie was epic.
Definitely better than the last Interceptor.
But why did they replace the handler? I thought the actress was amazing.
She turned him down. She apparently signed on to do some Shakespeare film. King Lear, I think.
How many damn versions of Shakespeare do we need?
Here we go. Let's check this out. So oh wow, it's glass. Whoops.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find it. I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis. The Dawn's Roost represents the highest quality, from the ingredients to the decor. No expense is spared. Anyone who has sampled our offerings will assure you it is all worth it. My pleasure.
There we go, the persuasion.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Mm-hmm.
Shift's over. Time for the roost.
I need to cut back on the booze. Not 20 anymore.
Bleh. I did not sneeze, I groaned. I just don't understand why such a first-class restaurant can be satisfied with serving second-rate coffee. Of course, it could just be my palate. It's quite refined, which is both a blessing and curse. Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the Freestar Collective. And he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had was in Aquila City. Ah, but in this case, my friend brought proof. In his hand was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digestive tract of an alien beast. Yes, you would be replacing the man I hired. I had him seek not just Ashta, but predators throughout the settled systems. But it seems after consuming the beans, the beast decided to make a meal of him. So I need someone to find this beast and remove my property from its stomach. As for compensation, you'll receive 2,000 credits when the job is complete. Goodbye.
Let's see how this works out. Okay, wait, didn't I buy a bottle of Malbec? There it is.
People ask me why I'm so picky. I wonder why they're so willing to settle. All the towers offer breathtaking views for a price. It isn't the name on the building that matters, but how many floors are beneath you. But if you're looking for a living space, you want to speak with Miss Sanguini at the Realtor's office. She's the authority on the subject. Funny you should ask. I recently dined with a friend of mine with ties to the Freestar Collective. And he claims the best cup of joe he's ever had was in Aquila City. Ah, but in this case, my friend brought proof. In his hand was a single coffee bean, fermented in the digestive tract. Yes, you would be replacing the man I hired. But it seems after consuming the beans, so I need someone to fight. As for compensation, not at all. The risks were written into his contract. I am not responsible for his burial or the unpleasantness of his tomb. The man I hired had a transponder on him. When the predator consumed him, it also consumed the device. Rest assured, I'll have all the information forwarded to your ship's tracking systems. Excellent. I will have the coordinates sent to your ship. I know you didn't just say Terror Brew. Surely my ears must be deceiving me. Because to even imply that I would put that liquid garbage into my body is an insult I cannot tolerate. I trust you know the way out.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Interesting.
This is so boring.
Nice suit.
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
Barely made it off the starting line, then wham! Dead.
Looks like I didn't miss anything.
That's the Red Mile for you. Never can tell.
I heard a rumor Donovan Race is gonna run again.
I call bullshit. That rumor's been circulating for months. He's retired.
Too bad. His runs were the best.
No argument here.
Spokeswoman said, holiday chunks require special ingredients we can make.
Let's see what they thought of my application. 0 experience. Some criminal activities.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the Colony War.
Oh. Oh, it's actually going to take me off planet. That's a thing. Let's not do that yet.
I've been trained on.
miscellaneous missions.
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. Sure, have at it.
So, not great with the controller. This does not make any sense at all, how this moves. Probably have to use a mouse to do this. But okay. That's where it is.
I'm sure you can find something you like. Sure, have at it.
So I can get 2 crew. 16 light years. Okay. Only valued at 7,300. There are guns that are more valuable than that. How much does he sell them for?
I'm sure you can find something you like.
57,000. 132,000. Okay. Right.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright. I'm gonna do a little more discovery offline. I'll be back, hopefully a little more knowledgeable and ready to move on to some new lore. Y'all have a great day.